The Simpsons, an adult animated comedy created by the immensely talented American cartoonist Matt Groening, has become an iconic symbol of popular culture. However, as time passed, people were astonished to discover that this comedy seemed to possess a mysterious ability to predict the future. Perhaps the most jaw-dropping prediction of all was its accurate forecast of Donald Trump becoming the President of the United States. Let's travel back to 2015, when Trump announced his candidacy for the U.S. presidency. At that time, almost all media outlets and polls gave him little chance of defeating Hillary Clinton. Yet, The Simpsons had already foretold this event 16 years earlier, in 2000. In an episode titled Bart to the Future, the plot depicted a scenario where a billionaire became the American president. Even more astonishing was the electoral map shown in the episode, which bore an uncanny resemblance to Trump's actual electoral victory. The accuracy of this prediction leaves one pondering. Does The Simpsons' creative team truly possess some sort of ability to foresee the future? Following the realization of the Trump presidency prediction, fans of The Simpsons began to dig more carefully into other prophecies within the cartoon. Their discoveries were shocking, with some predictions involving major global events. On September 11, 2001, America suffered a terrorist attack that shocked the world. Astonishingly, The Simpsons seemed to have hinted at this tragedy 4 years before it occurred. In an episode titled The City of New York versus Homer Simpson, which aired on September 21, 1997, there was a chilling detail. Lisa was holding a magazine with the Twin Towers of New York prominently displayed on the cover, alongside the number 9. At first glance, this image appeared to foreshadow 9/11. Although the 9 in the episode actually referred to the bus fare, this coincidence still sent shivers down the spines of many viewers. In 2013, a piece of news that shocked the world broke out. Edward Snowden, a former CIA employee and NSA contractor, publicly exposed the U.S. government's illegal surveillance of its citizens. This revelation was like a bombshell, igniting fierce global debates about the balance between privacy rights and national security. Surprisingly, The Simpsons had hinted at this event as early as 2007. In one episode, there was a dialogue where Lisa says, "I don't know if you should be talking about that so loud." Homer responds, "Oh, Lisa, it's not like the government is listening to everybody's conversation." The scene then cuts to the National Security Agency, NSA, implying government surveillance. The accuracy of this prediction is astounding. The PRISM program exposed by Snowden was indeed a secret surveillance project led by the NSA, and the program began implementation in 2007, coinciding perfectly with the year this episode of The Simpsons aired. As more and more predictions were discovered, The Simpsons ceased to be just an ordinary animated comedy. People began to watch each episode more carefully, trying to uncover more clues about the future. In a 1995 episode titled Lisa's Wedding, a surprising image appeared. Next to London's famous landmark Big Ben stood a modern spire-shaped building. This building bore a striking resemblance to the Shard, a skyscraper whose construction plan was only proposed in 2000. This prediction was at least 5 years ahead of its time, accurately foreseeing a major change in London's skyline. In 2013, the scientific community welcomed a major breakthrough. The European Organization for Nuclear Research, CERN, confirmed the existence of the God particle, the Higgs boson. This discovery was considered one of the most important achievements in physics in recent years. Astonishingly, The Simpsons seem to have predicted this scientific breakthrough as early as 1998. In one episode, a mathematical formula for the mass of the God particle was clearly written on a blackboard. Even more shocking, British physicist Simon Singh pointed out that the mass of the God particle calculated by the formula in the cartoon differed from the actual discovered mass. By only 1/billionth, people began to wonder, how did The Simpsons' creative team obtain such advanced scientific knowledge? Whatever the answer, this prediction once again proved that The Simpsons is far more than just an ordinary animated comedy. On January 26, 2020, news that shocked the world arrived. NBA legend Kobe Bryant tragically lost his life in a helicopter accident. This devastating news plunged basketball fans worldwide into deep mourning. However, in a chilling twist, it appears that The Simpsons may have predicted this tragedy 3 years earlier. In an episode aired in 2017, there was a scene depicting a helicopter crash. In it, an injured Kobe crawls out clutching a trophy symbolizing a championship. But before he can fully escape, the helicopter explodes, leaving behind only 5 championship rings. This scene bears an eerie similarity to the real-life tragedy that unfolded. Faced with so many predictions from The Simpsons, people can't help but wonder, what secrets lie behind these astonishing coincidences? Is there really a creator from the future, secretly controlling everything? Or is this merely a series of remarkable coincidences? The production team of The Simpsons has publicly clarified this matter. They explained that their creative team includes many individuals with professional backgrounds in geography, physics, chemistry, and other fields. These experts inject new elements into the plot every day based on constantly changing international situations, which increases the likelihood of predictions coming true. However, despite the official explanation, many people still believe that there are deeper secrets hidden behind The Simpsons. Some have even put forward a bold hypothesis. The creator of The Simpsons might be a time traveler from the future, using the cartoon to conceal their true identity while attempting to convey information about the future to modern-day people. This intriguing blend of fact, fiction, and speculation continues to fuel the mystique surrounding The Simpsons, cementing its place not just as a beloved cartoon, but as a cultural phenomenon that keeps us guessing about the future.